Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Chosen Architect, and you may be wondering, why am I looking off into the distance? That's because I've changed a few things. Alright, so since the last episode, I went ahead and progressed a little bit farther into the game, just to get past some of the minor things, like making a farm, waiting for dirt to grow, creating these crops, just some simple vanilla Minecraft things. And since we had access to stone, I went ahead and made a little different, some different platforms. I like this version of the tree farm. This is actually working out pretty good for me. And I'm also going to show you this. If you want to go ahead and automate your dirt, you're going to use one of those transfer nodes, put them from a chest, and you can use these wooden barrels. It doesn't matter, but it has to be going to the bottom from what I have found. This chest right here, I put like my rotten flesh, or you can even shear the leaves, which I found to be the easiest thing to do, is to shear the leaves. Put those leaves in here because I have a lot of them, and 8 of them make 1 dirt, and it'll just constantly go through this system, and out will give you dirt. And I think the stone barrel makes things go faster. Seems like it goes a little bit faster in there. So you can do that. I also went ahead and put my crucible above my lava instead of a torch, because as you can see, there is a melting speed of 2 times. So it's going 2 times faster now that it's sitting on top of lava. And I think 2 times is the fastest for right now. Pyrotheum, which is like super hot lava, that does 7 times faster, which will be what we'll strive for. I'm going to have to eventually make more of these crucibles and have the generator, cobblestone generator, going into a few of these. So we'll be expanding this whole area out more, and I'm going to turn it all into cobble. See, I have it marked here where my rows of 3, because I'm going by 3. I also made a generator, lava generator, and as you can see right here, it's full because it's been sitting for a while. I have 4 buckets worth of lava in there. There's 8 buckets worth of lava in here, and it's working on 10 buckets of lava in here. So we are getting started. Alright, so what I actually wanted to do today was to get started with, for one thing, the magic crops. That's one thing, and then I promised you guys last time we'd be getting started with Tinker's Construct. So I just want to make a few of these just to get these going. So I'm going to take out this, which I actually need to change this. Hold shift to lock it. There we go. Now I have it locked. And what I want to do is make my first magical plant. So let's see how many of these I can make. So I can only make 2 right now. That'll give me 2 of these Mincio. Minincio. Yeah, something like that. Seeds. That'll produce more of that dust. We need to find a place to put this, and I think right here will be great. So we have 2 of these seeds, and they are growing. They grow pretty slow. We'll just let them sit there and grow with everything else. No big deal. Perfect. Alright, so we got that done. That is marked off our list. Speaking of lists, let's go ahead and check out our achievement book and see what we've done. Alright, today we need to make Tinker's Construct tools from bone and flint. Make clay and put dust into water to fill a barrel. Okay, we've done that. Make clay, yeah, we've done that. Craft a crook. Oh, craft and cook in a crucible, we've done that. Heat a crucible with a torch. Build a cobblestone generator. And we are in the Stone Age. All we have to do is make these Tinker tools, which I'm not worried about right now. We will get to that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and mark that off because that is basically creating the Tinker's tables, which is really easy to do. Alright, so we need to make a dark room. We did that 25 blocks away from spawn. Make a field of grass 25 blocks away from your base for spawning animals. We've not done that. But we will definitely do that in like the next video or so. Automate your cobblestone generator with a transfer node. Upgrade an existing Tinker's tool with part. These are the tinking stuff. Make obsidian with a stone barrel. Not done that one yet, but we can do that. But first, I kind of want to just start getting these Tinker's Construct stuff going. Also, while we were gone, I went ahead and I went through a lot of stone, and I did all this by hand and got all these ores. So this is the result of going through all that stuff. I have a lot of iron, almost 2 stacks. So, and a lot of flint, bunch of this, a little bit of nether quartz. Doesn't give you much. And here's some other stuff that didn't actually break down all the way. So, now that I have all that explained and told, alright, let's get started. First things first, let's get this Tinker's Construct. See what we need. Alright, for the Tinker's Construct, we're going to need seared brick. And we're going to need seared brick, and we're going to need grout. So we're going to need some sand, we're going to need some gravel, and we're going to need clay. And I think I have a little bit of that over here. Alright, so I have some sand, some gravel, and a little bit of clay. And what we're going to do is, I think I remember the pattern. It goes like this with the sand. I may not have enough sand, like that with the gravel. This with the clay, or is it backwards? I did it backwards. All right, let me check real quick. All right, there we go. So that gives us 2 stacks, and I think 2 stacks is going to be a lot for us right now. So we can go ahead and get a stack cooking, and I'm actually going to make a couple more furnaces. Let me go ahead and get some more stone, because I can definitely use a lot more. I don't need to compress. I'll go ahead and make 4 of them for now. And how are we going to do this? Guess I can stack them right here. Perfect. And since we have a bunch of coal, I'll go ahead and use that coal. Use a little bit of it anyways. And we have a lot of wood, so I'll go ahead and get me some logs out of here, since they burn real good as well. Yeah, they don't burn as long, but they do burn. Alright, and I will take half of this out. You just go ahead and do this. Put half and half. And we should be getting cooking. Throw that in there. Actually, don't need to be cooking coal. What do I got going on? Okay. Let's see what we need to do. I don't want to use up my coal because we're definitely going to need coal later on. Alright, also I have 8 diamond and 6 emeralds, which is pretty nice. So after we do Tinkers, we'll be also getting into automating a few things. Like the sieve, we'll be automating sieve, we'll be automating hammering. So we won't have to do that as much, which is awesome. And I think I got 1 ender pearl for my mob farm out of these bags. I got another one. Okay, no I didn't. Got a thaumium axe. I got some redstone alloy. It's really loud over here. I got a stone wand. I don't exactly know what that does yet. Some witchery stuff. And blizzrods. And these slime crystals, which is part of Tinker's Construct. But anyways, we can't really get much into Tinkers until we get a lot of seared brick, because that's how we're going to start doubling ores, and I don't want to use many of my ores that I've went through until I can start doubling them. And this generator, the reason I made it is going to be for the automation. So alright, we're about 10 minutes in here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and I will see you guys in just a sec. I'm going to build a platform, and we're going to get started with Tinker's Construct. Alright, see you guys in a minute. Alright, you guys, so we went ahead and got all this nice and cooked up. While I was doing that, I went ahead and converted some of this into this nice cobblestone that we use. I use chisel on it, which chisel is really easy to make. I mean, it's literally a stick and a piece of iron that go diagonally from each other. And I also try to make this look a little nicer, and of course I'm going to extend it even farther when I have more time. But for right now, that actually doesn't need to be there, but it will be for right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this recipe. Alright, so we only need 4, and we'll go ahead and make 16 seared blocks for right now. And it gave us the mighty Smeltery book. And we get an achievement. Tells us we need 1 Smeltery controller, 1 seared tank, 9 seared bricks. Alright, so we're going to need at least 9 seared bricks. I know that for a fact. And I think we're going to need a hole in the ground. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I want to put this thing, because I know it's going to be 3 across. So if I go here, this will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Alright, so it can be right here, but I might want to put it right here. I think it's going to go right smack dab right there. So I need to make a little hole out for it. Oh well, if we lose those blocks, it's no big deal. And this thing can always be moved later on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this spot set up for it. And then it's going to get a ring around it. And we're going to want, which I may just have it go right here. So right here will be our lava. Our Smeltery controller is going to go right here. Maybe. Let's think this through. It'll be on the outside. Okay, so right here, and there's going to be a way. Need to be a way to automate things. Right here will be a controller. We'll have a controller right there. Alright, let's go ahead and get those things made. Alright, so we're going to need a drain. Go ahead and get 1 drain. We're going to need 2 drains, actually. 2 drains. Alright, we're going to need a Smeltery controller. 1 of those. Really need to clean up our inventory a little bit. Alright. Let's go, let's see what else we need. We need a tank, so we're going to need some glass as well. I didn't think about that one. Okay, so we're not going to need much glass, just a little bit. So let me go ahead and make some glass. I think I have that hammer on me. Make this real quick. That 1 piece of sand cooking. Oh, we have 3 pieces of sand already. Okay. So we're gonna need a casting table. Let's go ahead and get that made. There's the casting table. We're gonna need a casting basin. We're gonna need a casting table. We're gonna need 2 of these drains. Yeah. 2 of those. And I think that's it. Everything else will be blocks, and we need at least 6. And we have room for more, so we can also build up. Alright, so let me get a lot of the stuff down here, because we're going to be working with that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to want the controller, looks like right here, and our Oh, we're waiting on the lava. Okay, we went ahead and got that, so that'll give us a tank. So now we have that done. I can actually just leave that in there. Let's go ahead and move our tank down here. Okay. So I can put our tank. We'll put kind of near the lava. So tank over here. And the back here is where I can kind of automate things. Actually, this tank's totally in the wrong spot. That is a horrible noise. Put the tank right here. So, put two drains in the back. Of a drain here. My bad. The drain here. Let me go ahead and get the blocks set up. Two drains. Actually, these may actually need to be raised higher. I only have 15 seared bricks, so let's just get these laid out first. I need one more. One more. Then everything should work. Alright, so this is now Tinker's Construct Smeltery. It's not a very big one, but it's big enough. What we do need is to raise these, but right now I think they're the perfect height. The only problem is I need the casting basin to go higher. It is an issue. Because to automate this, I think I need a redstone signal to be able to cause these drains to go through one another. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and separate these. Don't need them so close. I think I want this one to be a basin. And this one to have the table. Table. And that. Perfect. Okay. So we have that basic shape going on. Everything looks good. The lava will go here. Perfect. It's very small, but it will get things started for us. Definitely allow us to start doubling ore. Alright, we're going to need a bucket. And I know I have a bucket, unless I keep losing them. I think I had to use them to craft something. I think it was the lava generator. I'd use it to craft. Alright, so we'll just get a couple more iron. So we have one already. Go ahead and make an iron bucket. No more dealing with that clay, because I don't think we... Oh, we do have a couple of clay. Guess I could have made a clay bucket, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I must be overlooking the bucket. It's not my thing over there. But I'm going to use that bucket and... go ahead and get us some lava. Fill this thing up. It is full. And we have a little bit of gold, so I'm going to use that gold for right now. That gold is kind of important right now, because it's going to get us some casts. Since we can do aluminum brass, but it looks like gold is doing a little bit better. So this will cook up really quick. Should double it. We have 6 in there, so I should end up with 12 gold, 12 nuggets worth of gold. And I'm going to need one more, or just any ingot, I guess. A 10 ingot's fine. Okay, yeah, we got 12 ingots worth. Let me go ahead and put the drains on here. Alright, and now I'm going to put the ingot down here, pour that on there, and that will get us exactly what we want. Okay. So I think if we put the ingots in here with this, let me go ahead and get some iron in here. Because I'm gonna go ahead and get the gold. Let me get something to do redstone. Okay, I got cobblestone on the stick. May have to have the signal pulsing. Then something needs to take this out. How am I going to do that? So I can have that coming across with a chest. I can expand this out some more just to give us some more room. I've not actually used a smeltery for doubling ore, but you kind of have to in this mod pack at the beginning. I mean, you could push forward without it. You'd just be going through a lot more stone. That gave us a little bit more room. So it looks like it's going to have to pulse. Yeah, it's going to have to pulse. So maybe there's a way we can make a clock. There's a few ways to make a clock. Maybe it's a... There it is, a timer. So you need iron. So it's actually really easy to make. Iron, and some redstones, and a torch. So I know we have redstone torches. They're actually over here. I was getting them out of mob drops. I need one. Need one iron. No sense in wasting iron. What else was the recipe? I've actually had really hard recipes that weren't anything like this recipe for that before. And this, and then a piece of iron. And then we are all set to go. Only had that one extra piece of iron. And so what I'll do is that timer will set here. And we'll constantly be going in here. And then we got to figure out how to get this out. So I may do this right here. I will have it hooked to that, pulling it out. If it works like that. It may not pull from the side. If it does, I'm going to put a chest right here, and then that should work. I need I may just steal this one. Ooh, that was too close to the cactus for comfort. So I'll see if that pulls into a chest. Should. If it does, then we are making some money. See if it pulls it out. And it did. Perfect. Okay, so that's exactly what we have to do. Let's go ahead and get our 2 ingots of iron. perfect. We can actually break this right now because we do not need it. Now we're going to have to also use a transfer node to put stuff into our smeltery. Alright, so that was 1 iron here. Gives us this timer. And we can go ahead and set the timer right here. Actually, I think it's like this. Oops. Timer. Okay, actually it's the other way. Do every 5 seconds. Perfect. 5 seconds looks like just the right amount of time. And it looks like it'll keep working. We shouldn't have any build up in here. So I'll go ahead and take this controller as well. Can always get others. I'm going to use a chest as a buffer. Just like that. And I think I'll put the chest. I want to put it here. I want to kind of put it up. So I'm going to put this block here. The chest here. Yeah, I can't get under there, can I? Not cool. Maybe if I break this. Puts me under there, don't it? It's not going to be enough. Man, I really wanted to get that right under there. Alright, I'll go ahead and go under to do that. So now I know where it's at. Alright, looks like right here is where the chest is at. Okay, so that's weird. It's kind of glitching out. Maybe it's because I'm not supposed to be able to put it that reach that high. That's probably what it was. You just get a block up higher. There we go. Yeah, that's probably what it was. It was just glitching out. Alright, we should be good to go. Ready to make money. This is how you automate right now. Semi-automate. Because eventually it will be automated. We'll have things going across here being powered, breaking everything down. That's perfect. Alright, and so all we have to do is fill this chest with all of these. Let me actually clear out my inventory. Go ahead and place some dirt in the dirt area. Place cobblestone in the cobblestone. And wood in the wood. Alright. Just fill this up. And we are literally cooking. Alright, all this should break down, turn into its ingots. Once it's cooked, it's small right now, so we can only fit 9 at a time. And we can only fit so much liquid, so it's only going to do so much. And we don't have a constant supply of lava, so for right now I'm going to have to constantly be refilling this lava bucket, or refilling the lava. But I could use some more transfer pipes, and since I have more of these transfer nodes, I might just do that for right now. Well, I can actually tap into this pipe right here and move it across, or make a bridge and bridge it up. Do not want to jump in here and put blood in there. So I could do that. Let me go ahead and get these other pipes, because they do transport liquid. For right now, I'm gonna go ahead and move this. It's not gonna be hidden or anything. It's gonna go straight in there just so I can hop over. And I want to show you a trick. If you have a stick, you can click this with the stick, and it gets rid of that connection into that generator. So it'll go into here. As you can see, it's filled up, and this should stay working. So right now there is too much in here. So this is not going to cook until this is done. So perfect. Look at that. We are building our collection of ingots, and so we can get moving further into the game. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.